Hey everybody, what's happening? So I finally found my mic. I got that, so the audio quality should be much better now. Sorry about those few days it was bad. So I turned this passenger seat around so that I have much more room to kind of just hang out in here, and this curtain comes all the way open. And then I can use my fridge when I put it back in for a footstool or whatever. So I got a lot of really good comments on my videos, which I haven't been able to reply to comments because there's just so many of them. But I got a lot of good comments on some of my videos about where the leaks might be. So it might be the door, it might be the windshield for the front. Those are the two that I'm looking at. I pulled this cowling thing off, and it's definitely not this. That's definitely not the cause of my leak. It's definitely the windshield or the door rubber. In the back, I know that it's definitely this door rubber, and I had put this weather stripping in thinking it would help, but it really didn't. It didn't help at all. And these rubber seals are going to be like $400 to replace new. So I might get some generic and try to rig something up, or I might just tape the top down when it's raining. I figured out I can get my table out with these doors closed, so I might just leave these closed all the time. And it could also be this this brake light, which feels kind of loose. So I'm going to pull this sucker off and see what the seal looks like, and see if this could be part of my problem. So I'm just kind of taking it easy today and finishing up the van, and tomorrow I'm going to be off to Santa Fe, New Mexico. So if anyone would like to meet up with me there, I would be more than happy to do so. I'm pretty much just going to drive all day till I get there at night and chill out, but if anyone wants to meet up for dinner or something, that would be very cool. Yeah, this is definitely leaking, but there's only a couple little holes water can go through, so I don't think this is the major cause. See this rubber seal, how it's all dried and cracked? And this is all obviously had water on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean all this off. I'm gonna clean off the bottom of the seal, and I'm gonna get some clear RTV silicone and drop it around these screw holes and this part. It's the same thing on this side, but with the wire going in. So I'm just gonna seal that up real well and call that good. Here you can see where the tape was. I pulled most of it off, but there's still some on there. So yeah. So there used to be a piece of plastic right here that held the, well, it was part of what held this Reflectix on the window, and the other thing that held it on was the curtains, but I threw the curtains out because they were just dirty and gross, and I figured I'd just replace them. But now my Reflectix doesn't stay up in the window on that side or on the door very well. And I had some magnets in there, but I kept losing them. When I took these things out, the magnet would fall on the ground and I'd forget. So I gotta come up with a solution to hold the Reflectix in these side windows. Now these windows are dark enough where as long as they don't have lights on the inside, you can't see inside at night unless you're right up on the window. And during the day, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, see, there's nothing on this side. It just looks like a mirror. You can't see in at all. It's totally blacked out. But when you're on the inside, obviously you can see out. It's pretty cool. It's a cool effect. So I highly recommend window tint to anybody who's got a van. Highly recommend it. The front ones aren't nearly as dark. They're 35%, which is the most you can have in Oregon, but they do an incredible job as well. Not just hiding what's inside, but also keeping the heat out. It was really sunny earlier this morning. It was really hot. When I opened the van, for the first time ever, it was hotter outside than it was inside the van, even though the sun was totally out and bright and it was like 80 degrees. It was absolutely amazing. I've never experienced that. It's always way hotter inside the van than outside. And I wonder if part of that is the less insulation. I'm gonna really experiment with this less insulation thing and let you guys know what I think about it after I do it for a while. And I know I'm gonna have some colder nights here coming up, but the whole time I've had this van, I've had a ton of insulation, like 1 inch covering and Reflectix on all the walls. And I just got rid of 1 inch on the ceiling, and there's another inch under this Luan. But I think I might like, so far it seems like having less insulation is better. All right guys, so Cody's gonna spray the windows and the windshield, and we're gonna test to see where water comes in. Coming in right here. It's following this path.
anything?
Yeah, it's coming in through here. Came in from up there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It's getting down in, well, I don't know if that's for me opening the door, but it sure looks like a lot of water.
Around too. Yep, leaking.
Yeah, I only hit that corner, homie.
So it's windshield?
Come here, it's right here. It's sprayed right there, dude.
Wow.
So, I think that hole, like I'm saying, I think that's got...
Okay, so this thing has to come out. The back of it is padded and it's soaked in water and it smells moldy, so this is coming out. See this hole right here? I pushed the grommet out of there to push through some wires for miscellaneous things, and the water is just rushing straight through there into the inside. And on the other side, we haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty darn confident this spongy seal next to my heater core. I knew it wasn't my heater core leaking because I just replaced it, but the spongy seal is all open. There's a really big storm coming with like hail and crazy winds and everything. So what I'm gonna do is pull this thing in the garage. I'm almost unpacking it, and I'm gonna use this clear silicone, or I might use the other, the house stuff, depending on which one's more flexible. I'm gonna seal up that thing, I'm gonna seal up that thing, I'm gonna tape up the back, and I might head to Santa Fe tonight because it's supposed to be rain here until like next Friday or something, like just a week straight of rain. So yeah, that's it guys, woo! Guys, so moment of truth, I just sprayed a ton of water here and on the other side where we were doing it to test the leaks before. So I'm gonna look inside and see if there's any water, and none. Cool, this side's definitely fixed, it's not leaking. That is awesome. Oh man, that feels really good. And let's test this side. Looks like no water. Cool, the front leaks are fixed. It was all in the firewall. Now the only spot I have left is the back. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. I know that I can tape it up and it definitely won't leak if I tape it up, but having to tape up the back doors all the time kind of sucks. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might just tape it up for now and try to figure it out more when I get to Oregon. I'm kind of tired today. My clothes are done and ready to go in the dryer. So once that's done, I think I'm gonna take off and head to Santa Fe. Yeah, Santa Fe. Hey, so I've been going through my stuff and I stopped wearing underwear, so I have all this underwear. It's like pretty much brand new. It's clean, I just washed it. It's like medium size. If anybody needs some cotton boxer briefs, hit me up, I'll mail them out to you. I just don't wear them anymore, so there's that. All right, so I just cleaned my side window, my mirrors, same thing on the other side, and did kind of a crappy job on my windshield, but it's good enough. I just washed this thing, but the water out here is really hard, so it leaves little crazy spots everywhere. And I really like to make sure that my side windows and my windshield are clean before I go on a drive, especially at night, because it just makes visibility so much better. All right, guys, so I am out of here. Huge, massive thanks to Cody, man. You hooked me up and helped me out so much, so much. Thank you, dude. So, dude, I can't thank you enough. So I checked the weather, and we had those storms earlier. I guess there was like ping pong ball size hail in the area, but all the storms are cleared now all the way to Santa Fe. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it that far because it's already 9:30 and I gotta stop and get some food somewhere. And it's probably gonna be like 1 o'clock in the morning by the time I get to Santa Fe. And I kinda like stopping driving at about midnight, but we'll see what happens. Woo! So according to Cody and probably the rest of Amarillo, Texas, there are two things to do here. One of them is San Paulo Canyon, which is the second largest canyon in the United States, second only to the Grand Canyon, which we actually went to. And you'll have to wait until my the article I put on my website to hear about that and see pictures of that. And the second thing is Cadillac Ranch, which I'm going to right now, and I'm going to show you because it's on my way out. And it is it's a piece of art with a bunch of old Cadillacs stacked up in the middle of this field in Texas, where people are allowed to go and are actually encouraged to go and spray paint cool art on. And it's going to be really windy out here, so I'm not going to be able to do any kind of audio, but I'll be able to get some picture for you. So check this out. All right, guys, here it is. The wind actually isn't that bad after all. Check this out. Look at these old cars. Yeah, I came out here the first night with Cody, and it was all different. So people just come out here and paint stuff. It's awesome. And this one, I believe it was this one, had Into the Mystery 13 painted on it by Cody, and it was badass. And there's a picture of it on my Instagram if you guys want to check it out. Isn't this crazy though? This is just out in the middle of this giant field. This is so cool. Yeah, I'll walk back around the other way. Look at how much paint is caked on these wheels. Crazy. Oh, it still spins! What? It still spins! Yeah, this is just wild. I figured I couldn't leave without showing you guys a video of this just because it's so different. There's nothing, well, actually there is something like this. I don't think you're allowed to paint on it, but I saw on Dan Travel's channel this place where there is this, oh, they're all empty. There's this like Stonehenge thing. Ooh, a mouse! Look at the little mouse! Look at the little mouse! Hey, mousey. Come here, buddy. Come here. No, don't bite me. I don't want to get bit. Never mind. He might have scabies or rabies. Look at this. Look at how much paint is caked up on this wheel. So nuts. What is that? Oh, that's an old like, oh, that's the holder for the gas tank or something. All right, guys, I'm freezing my butt off out here. I am out. Hey, I made it to New Mexico, and I hit a new time zone, but my clock just changed on its own, like right as I hit that sign. That's amazing. So it's 10:30 again. It's like I never left. Crazy. So I still got 3 hours and 2 minutes until Santa Fe, which puts me at an ETA of 1:30, which would be 2:30 where I was. So I'm definitely not making it that far tonight. I'll probably end up hitting up a rest stop or a Walmart or something like that on the way somewhere, and probably in, I don't know, within the next hour and a half. Probably within the next hour actually. I'm pretty tired, and it's 11:30 according to my body clock. So yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Love yourself. See you tomorrow. Woo! Woo!